All right, I've actually got a pretty small watch list today for the watch this video for Friday, November 16th. Had a much bigger list yesterday. We had a really nice bounce in the SPY today. Very big green day there. Rather than go over what we did in chat today, I'm doing something a little different. I want to slide this over. This is the website, greatstockpicks.com. That's greatstockpicks with an X. And just have you click on results if you're interested. I'm starting to make videos that just show the setups because there's a lot of there's a lot of bad things being taught out there as far as if you really want to bring new traders along, you teach them low risk setups that make sense and inflection point entries and all that sort of stuff, scaling out into strength, tightening your stop, once you start taking profits, protecting your downside, saving your capital. And then there's other sites that actually have a course that they sell, and you log into the chat room and they just call random stocks that are low float at the open, and it becomes musical chairs. And I was looking at a few today, and they're literally, almost every one of them ends up with a spike up, and they end up closing like flat on the day with, you see this spike up, and then the moderator made money and nobody else did, and they think they're doing something wrong. So really, because of that, I want to focus on education. And so if you click on the results page, you'll see, and I've only got a couple up there so far. And this one is just to prove that I actually trade. It's been up there for a while though. But anyway, these two, I'm going to try to do at least a few a week and kind of cover some of what we do in the chat room and why. So whether you're a member in the room or not, hopefully you'll use this page and kind of learn a little bit about what we do. And if somebody can improve their trading from watching these videos and never even become a member here, I'd be thrilled. It's kind of one of my side goals to keep people from falling victim to these charlatans and never getting to become traders, because it's the best thing I ever done. I worked my ass off to get where I am, and I always feel terrible thinking somebody might find one of these heavy advertisers first and then never learn to trade. They're just going to contribute to that person's gains, and before you know it, they're out of the market, forever. And then that person running that room has to advertise again to get new people to make him some more money. So it's a terrible, vicious cycle. So please, check out our results page. There should be several videos up there from each week, sort of a new idea that I've put forth. So I thought I had the SPY up here. I have the Qs. I was checking the Qs because NVIDIA is getting slammed in after hours. It's trading at 171 right now. So I was checking the Qs to see if that affected the Qs. I mean, that's quite the haircut. That's all the way down right about here. So that could affect the market tomorrow. So keep that in mind. But back to the SPY, really nice bounce today. And I'm not going to go into what we did in chat because you can go to that results page and hopefully learn a little bit about proper entries. So what am I watching for tomorrow? RGSE. Love this chart. Big spike here, kind of a cup and handle. Love this thing over 51 or 52 cents. We'll see how it trades tomorrow, but it's a very handsome chart for a possible breakout. LCI, kind of have a cup and handle here too, right? After this gap down, big volume the other day, and it's kind of going sideways. We'll see if that one gives a low risk setup. I don't love this one, NBEV, but it's worth watching. The pot stocks were pretty strong today. This one has an offering behind it. I don't know what to think of it, but it was actually pretty strong today. Nice volume. We'll see if the pot stocks get going tomorrow. Wayne made a great call in TLRY today. It moved up like $7 or something from his entry. INPX, you can't really see anything. You have to zoom in a little bit. This had a late day spike and it had big volume for this stock. Doesn't look like much, but it went from 322 to 450 on an intraday basis. Decent support below. I don't know if there was news behind this move, but I will see if it gives kind of maybe a red to green, something like that tomorrow. NLNK, I'll pan out a little bit. I'm not in love with this one, but you did have a big volume spike back here that took it from 189 to the very next day, excuse me, 248, and then it's kind of drifted lower, and then some extra volume today and topped out at 220 before closing at 209. I'm not in love with this chart, but I don't have much to watch, so that's going to be one of them. NVLN is getting dangerously close to a round trip after this big pop here. I am going to put it on Bounce Watch. No trades in it today because it gave no setup. It was on Bounce Watch today. Tomorrow, if this thing round trips, I'll probably be done with it, but I'm definitely going to watch it one more day. PCG extremely beaten up. Again, this is the utility company out in California that people are alleging may be behind the start of the fires out there, and people are looking at big lawsuits. I don't know if they had positive news in after hours because as I'm making this video and it's 4:32 Eastern, the thing's trading at 20.50. So there's no way at any point was I going to jump into this thing and hold overnight, because anything could happen. And I hate the fact that it's running in after hours now. If anything, I would prefer this gap down tomorrow. It would make any kind of a red to green much more powerful for a short squeeze. But having said that, I'm certainly going to have PCG on a chart tomorrow. And EIX, I believe, also California utility, maybe getting caught up in the mix. I don't know, but it's also been decimated. I want to watch that one too. Let me look at one more that I don't have on the list. This SONO, recent new issue, closed at 14.16. It's trading at 16.40. I'm going to add that to my list too, SONO. We'll watch that for a possible gap and go tomorrow. All right, so that's plenty to watch. Appreciate you all watching my videos. And for you members, we'll see everybody tomorrow in chat. Have a good night.